This will be real quick. I'm just going to give a brief introduction for what I'm going to show you. On Saturday, I had the day to myself, and so I decided to go to an estate sale that was over an hour away from me, and it was pouring down rain, and I needed something to do, and I had seen, I subscribed to a website called estatesales.net, and they will email me if there is an estate sale within a certain range that I've designated. And I think I did 50 or 60 miles. So I got a notice about this estate sale, and they have wonderful pictures, so you can page through ahead of time and look and see if there's anything that you're interested in. And so I saw lots of furniture, glassware, cookware, outdoor tools and things like that. And there was a built-in sewing machine, and there was next to it a sewing box. So that pretty much was all it took for me to go up there. And so I drove in the pouring down rain there and back. And it was the third day of this sale, and I was there probably 6 or 7 minutes before I heard somebody say that everything was 50% off. And so I retraced my steps and looked at everything again to see if there was anything that I couldn't live without. I went to the sewing machine. No one was looking at it. Nobody had plugged it in. The presser foot was stashed kind of behind it, and it was threaded. It was a Kenmore, probably from the early 60s, I would say. It was a nice looking machine. So I took some felt out of one of the drawers. It was a nice sort of, it was a desk looking kind of piece of furniture that housed it. But I took some felt out and plugged in the machine and actually sewed with it just to make sure it would sew. I had no means of getting that back home. I don't need another machine. I have 2 faffs, and I have a serger, and I have this Singer, and I don't need the Singer at all. So anyhow, it would have been $50, half price. It was marked $100. But the sewing box next to it was marked $16. And it was full of a bunch of stuff, mostly thread, needles, machine needles, and regular hand sewing needles, and pins, safety pins. Oh gosh, I don't know what else was in there. Bias tape. I'm going to show you what was in there. And if you don't want to watch, that's fine. It's I like watching things like this, but you might not. It's you know, this stuff is mostly older stuff, but I figure I paid, everything was half off. So actually when he rang me up, it was less than $4. I think, I don't know what it was, $3.80 something. So he had discounted it even further. So I'm just going to go through the box and show you what I got for, I don't know, $4 or so. And which really would be the cost of 2 spools of thread. And I got, you'll see, but probably 20 spools of thread. Some never opened, some never used. So stay tuned and take a look and see what I got. Okay, so we're sort of going through this box together at the same time, because when I was at the estate sale, I was sort of trying to hurry up and get the things that I thought that I could use. So this has actually, I might have left it, looks like I left a tray back. This is the top tray here, and there's thread in there, I'm gonna get down a little bit to the bottom and see what's in here. Sewing kit from KBI Designs, Dollar Days, $1. Looks like there's some needles in there and a needle threader and polyester thread. I don't know about the quality of that. We shall see. There is a bib. It is cross-stitched and it's kind of cute. It's what is it? It's a picture of a baker. I'm not sure. It says pat a cake. Don't know what that is. There are shoulder pads in here. I took out some and left those to the side when I was at the sale. So these will probably just go into the trash. From Western Auto, there are some safety pins, which I can always use. There are some needles in there, a couple of buttons. Here are some buttons, actually. Okay, well, there are 2 buttons in here. Shoulder pads, so perfect. Shoulder pads. Shoulder pads. Thread. I'm going to, and there's also, this looks like an upholstery needle. This is heavy duty black thread. All right, that's gonna go in the trash. I should probably do something with that. Here's some elastic. Looks like an inch wide. This, I think, is the stuff, I don't know what this is exactly, but I think it's the stuff that you would repair an outdoor chair with. It's plasticky, polyestery, kind of firm stuff. Another shoulder pad, some embroidery floss, felt. I'm going to go back over that felt in just a minute. Stitch witchery bonding web. I can use that. I don't use that a lot, but I know other people do for hems. Shoulder pad. Another shoulder pad. And another. You know, if anybody can think of anything I could do with these shoulder pads, besides use them as shoulder pads, let me know. These are those pieces to attach to drapes, curtains. I don't need those. I can't imagine that I would ever use those. Buttons, a button. A zipper, and this zipper's okay. I don't know. I might could use it. I'm such a hoarder. A piece of ribbon. Some more buttons here. These are rings for curtains, I think. Embellishment trim. A talon zipper, which is nice. 22 inches. It originally sold for 80 cents. And it's a nice green color. A little pouchy thing. Or embroidery floss. Cording, piping. Nice, can use that definitely. I wish I had taken this out. This is for hand embroidery, I guess, or cross stitching. Some more cording for doing piping. I can definitely use that. Some more of these hooks for drapes. Some more embroidery thread. Single fold bias tape in brown. It was 95 cents originally. I can definitely use that. Some little Christmas stickers for, I guess, for envelopes or something. I'm not sure. More embroidery floss. Lots of thread in here. Here's some Offray ribbon. It was $3.49. It's in black. It's never been used. Okay, another shoulder pad. And another embroidery floss. Embroidery floss. This is really pretty rickrack here in white, and behind it is bias tape. It's really thin bias tape. It's like it's single fold. It was 45 cents originally. This looks like some sort of a heel pad cushion, perhaps. Here's a zipper. It's looks like an invisible zipper, and that's going to go in the trash. I can't use that. Another shoulder pad. Button. Anybody know what this is? It's, I guess, oh, is this a, I don't know, what is this? It's like a pair of tweezers. I'm not sure. And there are numbers across here in inches. 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches. I don't know what that is. Let me know if you do, because, oh, I think that's a Duke embroidery patch. Duke University. Some more hand embroidery floss. A thimble. There are, there's quite a bit of thread in here. Good thread. I'm going to just tilt this for you to see. Actually, you might not be able to. But that's kind of what's left over in thread and in everything in the bottom of the box. So I have red, pink, red, tan, khaki, green, turquoise. Oh, look, that's from Woolworths. Black. Woolworths has not been around in a long, long time that I know of anywhere. All right, I'm going to go backwards. This is felt that she had, red, white. This is really stiff. I'm not sure it's felt, but it's really heavy-duty felt. There's some green felt. I just dropped some gray felt. This is wrapped up in a bag. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is wrapped up in a bag. Gosh, and the bag smells. Oh, it smells like insecticide, but I think it's just the vinyl. This looks like it was from Hancock Fabrics. I don't know if you can read that. From 2003. And it was $8, it looks like. I don't know if this was everything that she bought. Anyway, this is vinyl, and it's pretty soft, and it's got a nice kind of felty backing on the back of it. The front looks like that. Yeah, I could definitely use this. I have some in a darker color that I got from a thrift store a while back, and I've never used it. Looks like there was a sticker on here, but it's gone. But that's pretty cool. It's not that big a piece, but it's definitely enough to get some sort of maybe a handbag out of, or something like that. So that's great. Here's some gray felt. Some more of the stiff black stuff. Black felt. White felt. These little stickers for, I'm not sure what. And then this is the top piece back again. There's a pretty ribbon there in a deep red. This is nylon thread. I've never used nylon thread before, and I don't know who that's by. There's no maker. It's a good gray color. And some heavy-duty needles. I can use those. Some more buttons in here. More needles. These are Dritz needles. These are for stretch and knit fabrics. There are some googly eyes. Buttons. I don't know what these are. These are little plastic hooks that snap off. Not sure if there's a counterpart to those. Unsure. Okay, so safety pins in there. Some other little pins. More buttons. Thread. This is a rust color. Another rust color. Navy blue. Khaki. Some more universal point needles. Very soft mauvey ribbon. Some white ribbon. And I guess that's it. So I just wanted to share that with you. And I thought there was another top to this. I thought there were two plastic pieces. I'm going to go look in my car, and if there is, I will show that to you as well.